I'm Lori Kaufman. I'm the Director of Communications for TreePeople. We're an environmental nonprofit organization in Los Angeles. We train and support people to plant and care for trees. We also have one of the country's largest environmental education programs, and every year we teach over 10,000 school children in the LA area about the environment, and they come up to our headquarters, which is in LA City Park, and learn about nature. And the third area that we do our work is working with government agencies on critical water issues facing urban environments. In Los Angeles, we actually have a mountain range that runs through the city. It's the Santa Monica Mountains. And because of that, we have this unique opportunity to actually capture, clean, store, or infiltrate back into the ground table the water that falls here. Not 100% of it, but certainly most of it. Planting trees is a part of the solution. Trees capture and hold stormwater in the leaves and the bark, and the mulch underneath puts the water back into the soil and acts as a natural filter against pollutants. But we're also doing the next step, which is using tree-inspired technologies. So if you imagine a tree with the canopy above, and then the root system, and then basically the spongy-like matter of the mulch and all of the microbials that are underground. So Andy Lipkiss, our founder, over 10 years ago realized that planting trees and caring for them wasn't enough. So he looked at that beautiful, perfect model of a tree, canopy and down below, and he said, cisterns. We as humans have been using cisterns for thousands of years back to Sumeria. What we're doing is we're putting these cisterns or water tanks underground. So here's our cistern in Coldwater Canyon Park. It's like a gigantic bathtub, like a big tank, a big bathtub, 220,000 gallons. The water that falls on the building is actually designed to go into that holding container over there, and then it basically fills up underneath the cistern, and we'll soon be retrofitting the parking lot to have some semi-permeable pavement. We'll be doing that in the next few months, so that way the water that comes off of the parking lot will also fill the cistern. So this is an urban environment, the hardscape, the built environment, how we've been building our cities. It's not the only way, and there's a lot of really great, bright, creative people who are saying we've got to have alternatives. It's just not sustainable, especially with how large and influential our megacities are in terms of using up the planet's resources. So this is where we currently are as a world with our cities. We've got the same water, the same sun, the same air, and then we have all these buildings, these hardscape buildings, no green roofs, okay, and the gutters and the rain that falls goes straight down into the storm system, where it becomes polluted runoff. It gets polluted with pet waste, with antifreeze, with soot, with all kinds of particulates, and it just basically holds on to that, and then hits the concrete and the asphalt, which is covering the soil and covering the water table. However, when that polluted water hits the ground, it then causes floods in our intersections, and then it eventually goes out to the ocean where it pollutes. So that causes a water shortage because it's not going back into the water table. So this is one way. So you've got your same resources. You've got your water, your rain, your energy, the sun, and the air. So you've got your roof, and on your roof you may have a green roof where you're capturing water. Perhaps you've got a 2 foot of soil, and you've got your plants that are holding the water and capturing it. You've got a cistern, or a water tank, or a rain barrel that's holding the water, filtering it, maybe saving it for the dry season or using it for irrigation. And then you've got your trees planted 10 feet away from your building because you want to make sure the roots can actually grow where they need to grow and they're not going to upset the foundation. So here at Tree People, we know that when you're able to put your soil fill your soil up with the rain that falls, you're going to have clean, safe water and nutrients, cleaner air, water is captured, it's filtered, it's stored, it's reused. I mean, to me, that is the ultimate in being a conservative. That is the ultimate in being a conservative, is when you're taking care of your resources and stewarding them well and reusing them. Well, there's a lot of challenges to bringing any kind of innovative technology, as you can imagine. Just imagine trying to bring recycling into your home if you've never done it before. It can be a challenge. Or composting. I mean, it's a radical thought just for a family unit. So to take a technology such as cisterns or a water infiltration field to the municipal level, it is quite challenging, but we're patient. We are not a antagonistic kind of nonprofit. We are more of like diplomats and peacemakers because we have a different kind of vision. We know it doesn't work when you go in and tell a community this is how it's going to be. It doesn't work because they live there and they need to own it. It needs to be their solution if it's going to actually last.